Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be looking at the hidden details in some Disney animated favorites.
This place is bonkers!
Number 10. Nick's dubious application, Zootopia. There are plenty of fun little details throughout Zootopia. You can spot a pair of elephants dressed like Anna and Elsa from Frozen during Judy's train ride through Tundra Town. But another detail you might have missed can be found in a more dramatic scene. After Judy singles out predators as savages, Nick storms out and leaves his police officer application.
Oh, I think you said plenty.
What do you mean?
Clearly there's a biological component? These predators may be reverting back to their primitive, savage ways?
One question on the form asks if the candidate has ever committed a crime or been arrested.
I knew it. Just when I thought somebody actually believed in me, huh? Probably best if you don't have a predator as a partner.
If you look closely, you can see that Nick checked yes, crossed it out, then checked no. It's nice that his first instinct was to be honest, at least. Number 9. Dr. Facilier's Deathly Curtains, The Princess and the Frog. The Shadow Man is an electric showman in his villainous song Friends on the Other Side.
Sit down at my table, put your minds at ease. If you relax, it will enable me to do anything I please.
He's so charismatic that Naveen and Lawrence don't even notice a disturbing red flag. After they take a seat, keep an eye on Facilier's shadow. Not only does it have its own personality, its presence also changes the curtain's patterns to skulls. It's a scary addition that's easy to miss.
I got voodoo, I got hoodoo, I got things I ain't even tried. And I got friends on the other side.
There are, of course, other things hidden throughout New Orleans, such as Aladdin's magic carpet and Ariel's father Triton as a parade float. Mama Odie even appears to be in possession of the genie's lamp. But Facilier's skull pattern curtains are really subtle and make him even more terrifying than he already is.
The cards. Just take 3. Take a little trip into your future with me.
Number 8. Rapunzel's Princess Staircase, Tangled. Many things are tucked away in the background of this 2010 film.
Gotcha! That's 22 for me. How about 23 out of 45?
You probably didn't notice Pinocchio in the rafters of the Snuggly Duckling, or Rapunzel's cradle foreshadowing many characters she will meet in the film. But these next few are probably the easiest to miss. Rapunzel seems to pay homage to her princess predecessors through her art.
So I'll read a book, or maybe 2 or 3. I'll add a few new paintings to my gallery.
Snow White's poison apple, Cinderella's glass slipper, Ariel's shell, and Belle's rose all appear to be painted on the staircase. Even Aurora's spinning wheel can be seen during When Will My Life Begin?
Then after lunch it's puzzles and darts and baking. Paper mache, a bit of ballet and chess.
Number 7. The Genie's Handwriting, Aladdin. Longtime fans have pointed out this film's many references to Disney's history.
Hey, I think there's something written here, but it's hard to make out.
Some of us still remember pointing at the screen when we saw the Sultan's Beast figurine. And Sebastian's cameo was pretty hard to miss.
Can you make me a prince?
Let's see. Chicken a la king? No, yeah, that's king crab. I hate it when I do that.
But a lesser-known background detail has to do with the folktale's origins. When Genie takes Aladdin's order during Friend Like Me, you can see that he doesn't write in English or from left to right.
Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, jot it down. You ain't never had a friend like me.
That's because Aladdin was adapted from an Arabic story of the same name from 1001 Nights. The film may be American, but it does include references to the source material in small details. Number 6. Deep-cut Disney locations, Beauty and the Beast. While on his way to a fair, Belle's father Maurice comes across a signpost in the woods.
We should be there by now. Maybe we missed the turn. I guess I should have taken it. Wait a minute.
Upon first glance, it seems completely illegible. But there are 2 words that are recognizable to hardcore Disney fans. One sign appears to say Valencia, the neighborhood where many of the studio's animators attended the California Institute of the Arts. The other sign looks like Anaheim. If Maurice had followed this sign, he might have ended up at Disneyland.
Come on, Philippe, it's a shortcut. We'll be there in no time.
If you look closely, you can also see the famous painting Girl with a Pearl Earring in the background of the Beast Castle. But the signpost is more fun to break down, and you'd probably have to press pause to do it.
Wait a minute. Let's go this way.
Number 5. Hercules and the Mast of the Argo, Hercules. It would be hard to adapt a legend this famous without mentioning other Greek myths.
What a day. First that restaurant by the bay, and then that play, that Oedipus thing? Man, I thought I had problems.
Some references in Hercules are obvious, but this one in particular might fly over your head if you aren't familiar with the mythology. Inside Phil's home, there's a log hanging from the ceiling. He warns Hercules that it's actually part of the ship the hero Jason sailed on in his quest to find the Golden Fleece.
Watch it! That was part of the Mast of the Argo.
The Argo?
Yeah. Who do you think taught Jason how to sail? Cleopatra?
In some tellings, Hercules joined Jason and the Argonauts on the quest. Later, Jason actually allegedly died when the stern of the rotting Argo fell off and hit him on the head. Hercules bumping into it seems like a playful nod to the story.
I trained all those would-be heroes. Odysseus, Perseus, Theseus. A lot of yusses.
Number 4. Belle in Paris, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. In this loose adaptation of Victor Hugo's novel, Paris is packed with unique characters.
All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day not above them, but part of them.
But one in particular stands out among the rest if you're paying attention. As Quasimodo watches the townspeople from his bell tower, we see a woman out on a stroll, casually reading a book. This is none other than Belle from Beauty and the Beast. It makes sense that she'd make a cameo, seeing that her story is also set in France.
Little town full of little people waking up to say
Bonjour! Bonjour!
bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour!
As characters, she and Quasimodo are similarly viewed as outcasts from their communities. Her appearance is brief, but you might be able to recognize her by her outfit from the beginning of her film.
Out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives, through the roofs and gables I can see them.
Number 3. Tiana and Naveen visit Arendelle, Frozen. The Frozen franchise has many hidden cameos. Both Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. and Baymax from Big Hero 6 can be spotted as small figurines in the first and second films, respectively.
The lost fairies cry out. Grrr. What sound does a giraffe make? Never mind. They wake the fairy queen, who breaks the spell and saves everyone.
And you've probably heard of Rapunzel and Flynn's appearance in Arendelle.
For the first time in forever, I'm getting I'm dreaming of.
But there's another cameo that we bet you haven't seen. During For the First Time in Forever, Elsa observes a crowd arriving for her coronation. For a split second, a woman with a familiar green dress appears in the background.
Conceal a chance to find true love. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know it all ends tomorrow.
Fans have speculated that this is Princess Tiana from The Princess and the Frog, and to her right is supposedly Prince Naveen. While there's no official confirmation that this is them, you have to admit that there is a resemblance. Number 2. Cuscos Hidden Mickeys, The Emperor's New Groove. The iconic mouse is really his own genre of Easter egg, as his image has appeared across various Disney movies. You can spot him watching performances in both The Little Mermaid and a Goofy movie. In Aladdin, Raja briefly resembles Mickey when Jafar's magic wears off. And you'd have to have a keen eye to spot him in the Beast's library.
I can't believe it. I've never seen so many books in all my life.
But did you find him in the opening number of this 2000 film?
This story's about me, not him. Okay, you got it? All right, we're gonna move ahead. Sorry to slow you down.
Cusco draws a lot of attention, so Mickey might be hard to spot. In an overhead shot, take a look at the dishes Cusco's being served. In them, you'll see the iconic three-circle silhouette made out of the food.
And this perfect world will spin around his every little whim, 'cause this perfect world begins and ends with me.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Han's Wanted poster, Big Hero 6. A criminal in Arendelle and San Francisco.
Kid, how about we call your parents and get them down here?
What?
Write your name and number down on this piece of paper.
The Jungle Book and Toy Story 2 posters, Meet the Robinsons. Just some marketing for Disney and Pixar classics.
Go, go, wake up!
The King and Grand Duke, The Little Mermaid. 2 Cinderella characters appear at another royal wedding.
Oh, why you little...
Jock the Hyena, The Lion King. The shadow of a Scottish Terrier appears to be allied with Scar.
There is one little problem. You see them? They think I'm king.
Well, we don't. Simba's the rightful king.
The Troll's clothing, Enchanted. Are his clothes made of the dresses of other princesses?
Oh, you shall not prevail, foul troll! That maiden is mine!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Oh My Disney, Ralph Breaks the Internet. The first Wreck-It Ralph paid homage to video game history, and even Walt Disney's birth date.
If you've got a magic hammer from your father, how hard can it be? If he was a regular contractor, carpenter guy, I guarantee you would not be able to fix the damage that I do.
But the sequel was an Easter egg extravaganza. An early one is a pop-up ad that appears to feature cast from Big Hero 6, but the bulk of them are during Vanellope's trip to a Disney website. Some of the references are pretty obvious, but there are too many to catch them all on a first viewing.
To infinity and beyond!
Come on, princesses and cartoon characters, lame.
Hey.
In the background, you can see Clarabelle, Honey Lemon, Humphrey the Bear, Woodlore, Judy Hopps, and Rocket Raccoon. You can also spot things like Spiral Hill from The Nightmare Before Christmas and the Jolly Roger from Peter Pan. If you blink even once, you're likely to miss a few of these.
Hey, can't you read? Cast members only!
Which of these background details did you spot? Let us know in the comments.
Ah, so you haven't told them your little secret.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.